What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the home team.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go in Mexico City. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Man in motion out of the slot. Jackson yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His back, Derrick Henry, was the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Receiver in motion, going left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. By man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. It's a Baltimore touchdown. finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Still has some space inside the 35. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hurts now from the gun. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Jackson to throw. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the pistol, Henry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's coming here, Jackson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Sampson from the pistol. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut. Let's go. Hot 70. Hot.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down. Pat to 60. Pat 60 back.
On 1st down, Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Cougar 19. Go.
Air it out on third. Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mexico City in just a moment. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Lamar now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Steady!
It's Sampson lining out of the gun. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
70!
That's good for a Mexico City.
Going to the ground again on first. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. He finds Njoku complete. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Get it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
Hurts yet again. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
19 Charger.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Running right with Sampson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Hand off to Simpson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to their defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
60.
A handoff here to Simpson. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 tight. Ready.
Hurts to throw. He finds Simpson out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 tight. Get it. Let go.
Starting on the ground here with Simpson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go. Tight. 65.
Now Hurts. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
No, we changed it. To what?
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what we've got to defend against right now.
And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Called it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw for Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out. He's got it deep downfield. And they are all the way into that red zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Buying some time right. This one's caught. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Back to throw it. Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. A lot of space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Sampson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set, ready. Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the set.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll throw it. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go, here we go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, and they go back to Henry. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The defense takes its third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, Alpha, sit
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Forward.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one sails out. No return on the punt. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. About 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Pulled in at the 20. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design run. Jackson keeping it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say adios from Mexico City.